Now I've opened up a folder which is either on my desktop or my pen drive or wherever, which has all the notes and files that I want to share with my students so that they can access it. So in this folder, I have files. It could be of any format, literally. So it could be PDFs, images, PowerPoints, Word docs, video file, anything. And if I want to share this with my students, all I need to do is just select the file over here and just drag it and drop it onto the block. And then you notice over here it's automatically uploading, and once it's finished uploading, it'll be visible and accessible to all the students in the course. So I can do that with all these other files as well. Now in order to do this, you got to ensure that editing is on. So earlier we had clicked on that button, and you know that editing is on when you see all these controls next to any of your items, right? So now I've uploaded this file. If I want to rename it, you'll notice if you click on this first tool over here, it says edit title. So let's say I just want to remove the PDF and just have it class notes, then press enter. It's automatically renamed. Now, if I want to just move it to the right, let's say, just so that it's aligned up with all of my stuff, I just click on this button over here. I'm going to click it again. Now, these class notes are related to the lecture material for class 1, but whenever I drag and drop, it's always going to drop all the way to the bottom of my block. So what I need to do is over here, just click with my mouse on this icon, and you see that arrow thing come, and then I just move it to wherever I want to move it. So I want to move it after lecture material, and now it's in the right position. We won't go through this feature later. This has some advanced features that we can look at later. This is the duplicate tool. We won't really need to duplicate files, but it essentially allows us to just copy paste things. When we look at labels, we look at the duplicate tool. If I want to delete this file, then I just click on this delete button over here, and then the file will be deleted. If I want to hide it so that it's only visible to me and none of the students, then I would click over here. And again, this is a more advanced tool where I can make it accessible to a few students and not to a few others, and things like that, right? So I've added this PDF file. I'm just going to repeat the steps. I'm just going to go ahead and repeat the step with my other files over here. So again, to make life easy, I'm just going to select all of them this time and just drag them all over, and they should all start uploading and be accessible for me once it's finished uploading. Now all the files have finished uploading, and I'm just going to repeat what I did earlier. So I'm just going to add my images here. This is another video which I want them to see for homework before they come to my next class. So I'm going to move that in the homework block. This is just a PowerPoint I used in my class. So I'm going to put that under lecture materials. Again, these are a few homework problems that I want them to do. So I'm just going to move them to the right place and align it so that everything looks pretty. If you want, of course, you can easily rename it as well to whatever you want. But I usually like to rename it before I upload it. Okay, so uploading and sharing any type of content with your students is as simple as just dragging and dropping and then positioning wherever you want it to be. In the earlier video, I had also said you could do this by selecting file over here and then stepping through the next few steps. But that's a slightly longer process, and there's no reason to really use this procedure unless I want to do a little more advanced stuff with it. So in the early days, all we need to do is just put our files together in one place, in one folder, and then just drag and drop them onto this block and place them wherever I want them to be. In the next video, we look at how exactly did we have this lecture material text, or say if I want text to come under homework, I can actually type that in, and we do that using labels, which I'll show you in the next video lesson. Thanks.